here we are, live on our unlisted live. So we're doing Scraps of Joy. I'm a little late, but I'm working on it. So this is our finished book. I remod podged the cover after I put these words on. So this one is Fearlessly Unleash Change, which is all about bringing back a kind of daily practice for myself. I really grew to dislike the front inside cover. So I replaced it with this. And I did this today, before my live today. And then I also, since the back was kept for a list of names of people who wanted to get Scraps of Joy Happy Mail. And then I figured I would cover that at the end. And so this is what I came up with. Peace of Mind. I used one of those cut aparts that we were looking at when we were doing this cover. Oh, excuse me. It's very late. Or super early, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it. But I'm trying to catch myself up here. So I did put the fabric on the tag. I did not add anything else to it. I didn't even put a word on, so I may add a word at some point. We may do that at the end of today's page. So here is our cover that we made. If you were live, you've already seen it. The only thing I added was this. I say it all the time. Absolutely love it. So I found that when I was so after tonight's live, which was me harvesting out of my own harvests, and then we did a little collage, and this is what the collage turned out as. It's not completely done. I think it needs a little something else, but the googly eyes are making it right now. Oh, sorry. So we got the M&M dressed up. He's the mummy. We might add a little Brendan Fraser back here. Somebody suggested it, but I haven't looked for one yet. And we may add a couple more words, but I really just I'm very happy with it. We got our little haunted house vibe going on here, and he's so over it. So there's that. And I pulled some images to see what we can do today. We're gonna do our little Hootie and the Blowfish thing in here. So I did finish all the covers. So this is the front cover, a back cover, front inside with the little hooties. And then, so back again, I know I said I was going to put the other daisy, the photorealistic black and white daisies, but I really wanted, I don't know. So when I went to do it, this is what spoke to me. So I did it. And then there's our paper that we chose. The blue birdies. Oh, I'm sorry. I might need a little caffeine pick-me-up. So we're going to work on the first page. I'm actually thinking maybe I want to put a quote on here. Do a quote in ransom letters or found words. So I'm going to go ahead and open up to the first spread, which is this page and this page. And we're going to see what happens. So these are the items that I've kind of picked out in advance. And that's not to say that we won't use other things, but or maybe, no, I think I want to do a quote on the first page. Something, about joy, maybe. So this is the start of our journal. So I thought we'd go with a whole new look, right? That brought me some happiness. This really needs to go on this page. So it may go underneath her. Because this page is very busy. Very busy. And then I pulled some, I don't think I want that up there by her face. So maybe, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Me and white space. Me and white space are not friends. So this was in the stuff we were harvesting out of tonight. I don't know. It's like a cosmic neon game of twister or something, or little tiny flying saucers everywhere. I don't know. It's a thing. I think I want to save that piece for later. So we're going to need, oh, and I brought this. And it's just about the right size for this page. It's a pile of plates, guys. It's a pile of plates. So we could put her over here, though. And go like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all not even in frame and stuff. Sorry. And this book's going to be harder for me to, the other book was tiny at least. But this one is bigger, which allows us to work on. So we need more stuff for over here. We need like a focal. And I'm going to try and be better about leaving white space, right? I'm struggling. So yeah, let's see. So we've got our pile over here of harvested thingies. So let's just start looking at what we want to do with the stuff we harvested. So I fussy cut a bunch more stuff after. I mean, we have the stuff that we used, that we did during the, maybe we want a little cocktail in there, and we'll look at that. We've got a sunflower, which I don't think so. Okay, we've hit people's faces. Hold on, I gotta pull those off there. All right, let's see. That's for Christmas. That's gonna go in our Christmas file. A little food right there. Another pile of words. Tiny can of Coke. Diet Coke, anybody? Okay. We've got a dog in a mustache. A bunch of almonds. A tiny person. Just a guy's head. A high heel shoe for no reason. Then we have some boots. And I'm apparently obsessed with hamburgers. Here's some half a cup. I think that belongs on there, but we're not going to put it there. We've got a cracker. A lady doing a little yoga. An owl. Sunflower. We get a purple roadster. Get a bunch of those coins that we used. This pretty butterfly. Some more boots. I have a thing about boots. We got George Washington and his feather duster. More boots. Coins. Okay, so that's what we have. So I do like the dog over there, and I don't normally go for dogs. Let me think about that for a minute. Let's see how it goes with the cocktail. Or maybe the sunflower. All right, so that would cover up some of that white space, right? I'm okay with some, you know. I am okay with some. Oh, I kind of like that. It's a little silly, a little funky. Got one butt cheek hanging out. That is a whole new look, right? Love the dog and the mustache. So I think we've largely got it. Let's see anything else we want to put in there. I'm not ready to use the big ice cream cone. The big butterfly seems like overkill. But I do kind of feel like it needs a little something more. What if the owl's in on the research? Don't you think? Okay, now what kind of word do we want to go there? Or phrase? What kind of thing? So we got words and phrases right here. This is all the words from out of that pile. I found all of them. Let's see. Your brain on video chat. Nope. Grab and go. Rebel. That's way too big. The rebel is like a big woo. Let's see. Find your dealer. Stamina. Personal growth. Dare to. Dare to. Oh, what a treat. Haha. Pun on dog treats. That could be a thing. Okay. Tomorrow. More. We've got the word epic. I might like that, like over his. It says Tailgate Research Institute, but I like the word epic right there. Let's see. Extra. Exceptional. Some holiday stuff. That'll go in our holiday word file. Irresistible. Balance. We got be unique, which we could cut apart and use. Ooh, we've got here. I like this one. Okay, hold on. It's either going to be change starts with you or hold on, I just saw something I liked. Oh, don't you hate it when you see something and then it goes away? Hold the phone. Oh, there it is. Or let's talk. I like let's talk as well. Okay, let's put those down before I drop them all over the floor. All right. So do we like let's talk, which we would cut into let's and talk and put over the plates. I'm going to keep epic. I kind of like that. It'd be better if it was smaller, but. So change starts with you or let's talk. I think I'm going to go with let's talk, but I'm going to put change starts with you into the, we need that pile for stuff, right? Okay. So let's cut let's talk apart. And let's trim it down just a tiny, tiny smidge. Nothing in my life is straight. So, all right. So now we got to ink things. So we're going to ink and then we're going to do it. Do it. Okay. I'm going to have to sort this all out again tomorrow. Okay. So I got all the words over here so we don't lose any. Let's get out the ink pad and ink up some stuff. I'm liking it so far. The inking on this is really just to take away any leftover white edges that are hanging out. Oh, I missed like a whole part of the background over here. Oh, okay, let's not cut her fingers off now. No haste. I'm watching Annabelle, the origin story. That's what I was watching while I was harvesting. Which, you know, I hadn't seen before. Or I haven't got to the end. I'm like 15 or so minutes from the end. Now that's a creepy doll. Did you guys see? If you have a chance, go check out the YouTube group, the Darkwood Sanctuary Hags Hollow group. Artie Dar shared some creepy doll stuff and some of her art dolls and some spiritually oriented art dolls. Very, very lovely. And some cosplay, some dress up stuff. I thought it was super fun. Getting a little glimpse into Artie Dar's life and art. She's got some talent for sure. But it was really fun. So if you guys get a chance, go check out those posts over on the Facebook group. I know, strictly speaking, I don't need to cut these little bits out, but I just feel like I need to. I don't need to, but I need to. I'll be happy if I can ever find my orange scissors again. I really love those scissors. All right. Oh, get off my thumb. They didn't want to let go. They're like, we're not letting go. I feel a little bit like I'm molesting this poor lady with this ink pad. Okay, so she's inked. Flower petals are always a little hard. But we just want a little hint of color on the outside, just to, in case we miss, any kind of images. Or white, a little bit of white on the edge kind of thing. It just draws attention away from the white. Any part where you didn't get it cut 100% perfect. I don't think I want to try and, except there's a little white spot right there. I'm just looking for little white spots. I don't want to try and ink the whole thing because it's crazy fragile. But we don't want to leave any glaring white spots either. Okay. And then you know how it goes. Then we glue it down and see how we like it. Easy peasy. All right. So yeah, so I was watching that. It was a little creepy. Even when he was making the doll brand new, I was like, that is an ugly doll. Why would you make that for your kid? I don't know. And then she got extra creepified, as we all know. But it's an interesting movie. I'm hoping they kind of, what have they done? That they have kind of exhausted their options with that. That they just need to let the Annabelle thing go. They don't need Annabelle in space and Annabelle under the water. And Annabelle discovers the dark side of the moon, At some point, you got to let it go. a red, very high. I would never, ever wear this shoe in real life. My feet would murder me. I probably couldn't even get this shoe on my foot, honestly. Y'all know I got a thing about owls. Okay. All right. So let's start with these basic pieces. And do it. Be careful with my glue since I know I thinned it a little too much. I am way behind on my video watching on YouTube, guys. Oh my God. And I still need to prep my file folders for Rosemary tonight. So, since I still need to do that, I think I'm going to go with folders I dyed. And go that route because that'll be an easier prep for me than painting them, even though I love the idea of painting them. So once I learn how to do it, I might make a second one where I smoosh paint all over them. Because you know me, I never make just one thing, right? Okay, and then we're going to put this down here. And then we're going to have the flower over that. So these are the kind of the order we're going in right now. Okay, so, or did we have it? No, because it goes that way. Okay. Alrighty. And then I got to do my boho journal tomorrow. I haven't finished pulling stuff for that. I'm getting things done, but I'm not getting everything done that I want to get done. But I'm also trying not to stress about it because, you know, things just work out the way they do. Okay, we're not going to fuss with that. We're going to look for a glue stick. There's just a little piece down here that's not all the way glued down. There we go. Maybe a little edge over here too. There we go. I want the bottom layer at least to be glued down good and tight, right? Okay, so this goes over here now. Here we go. Oops, I made it and I did a bad thing. Get some extra glue over here. And that's okay because we're gluing other things to it. Just gonna do our thing. Okay, so the flower is next, and then the cocktail. I want to kind of get a look at, yeah, exactly where the flower placement is going. I think I want it like kind of like that. And I think we might even push it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot about our other piece. No. I think maybe I'm going to save that. I don't know. I really like it, but I think it's getting lost on this page. And I'd like it to be more of a focal. So that means we can push that up a little bit higher. Now we're missing something up here. All right, let's revisit this. Do, 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 do. I just don't want it. I'm trying to. All right, so let me get the flower up here. Maybe we'll do it the other way. Put the flower up there, and then the cocktail. No, that's terrible. That looks terrible. I think I could live with that. Yeah, maybe. What if we added in that second cocktail? Hold the phone. What if we put 2 cocktails? 2, count them, 2 cocktails. Yeah, I think I like it. Okay, so we're going to do that. Which means we'll start with the flower. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. This is on a little bit thicker paper. Here we go, just like that. Okay. And I was wrong in that Cleaners or whatever it was, the show I was talking about was a movie. I'm such a dork. That's why he wouldn't tell me what episode I was watching. Because I wasn't watching an episode. I was watching a movie. And I was right about the surprise twist ending. I saw it coming. I did. So I don't want to nail her arm down because we're going to tuck the cocktail up there between the arm and the body. One of the taller of the two. But we can glue down most of her. Okay, so let's do that. It's a lot of glue for that area. Let's just smooth that out some. Okay. I liked it, and it was Samuel L. Jackson. I double checked. Which is what I originally thought, but I second guessed myself because I couldn't imagine Samuel L. Jackson doing a series, you know? Like, that's usually movies. Because it was a movie. What a dork. Anyway, I liked it. Okay. Oops, I just said don't glue down her arm, and then I did. Smooth move. We'll just keep that. That looks a little creepy till it gets all the way glued down. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, and we want to tuck that up under her arm. Okay, we don't. think like that, yeah. I don't think I inked this one, though. Oh, I didn't because I didn't have it chosen. So let's just give that a little ink up. And I have no idea what I'm going to watch after Annabelle. Mike's watching the second season of Upload. I loved the first season. That's on Prime. And it was an interesting idea for the, digital afterlife. I thought it would be accurate for how it would work in today's society. Almost like a in-game kind of thing when you play those games and they want money for, you only have so many points and you pay more and you get more. Okay. More points to do more things, But it raised a lot of ethical and moral dilemmas. And I found that, for everything from watching ads to, much more. Serious questions about that sort of okay. Well, hold on, that's not quite straight. Here we go. Let's cut off that extra little piece. Got a little mint going on in that cocktail. Okay. So I believe that whole side of the collage is done. Unless we just have to add something, Once we decide on it. Oh, now there's something good. I just stuck stuff to me. So, yeah. But I was kind of waiting to see if they were going to do a third season because you know me, I like to binge it all at once. That's how I am. And let's get these other ones inked up where we're at because I didn't do any words when I inked up the last batch. I might lay down and listen to some music for a little bit after this. Give myself a little rest period. Lots to do tomorrow. I'm so excited. Okay, I think that's good. So I've gone the way of everybody else. I got a little book block to glue things down on because I was just using random scraps of paper. And this way I can save them and sew around them and turn them into pockets or tags or stuff. That way it's an opportunity to upcycle. If you fold the gluing in on itself and just make a half a page out of every piece. I know Gail does it, and Natasha at Treasure Books, and several other people do it too. Those are the ones where I saw it first, I think. Okay, so let's put that over there. Let's work on the other side of this page. All right. I'm getting crazy with the stuff. So we've got our research dog with his mustache. Oh, phooey. I wanted to put the owl a little bit underneath the plates. Shoot. Nope, that's down too good now. All right, we may not be able to use the owl because he's got a flat line on him. So if I do that, I would have to move him down here, which kind of took away the whole purpose of, because I was going to put the shoe. Still put the shoe, but now we need something. Now we need something else. Okay, we don't want to use that right now. George Washington with his feather duster up there. As long as we cover up his feet, we can have whatever we want. Because he can't just be standing in the middle of a stack of plates. Okay, I kind of like that. But I still feel like it needs a little something. Nope, she's just too big. Okay. How about a Lewis Black in there? Oh, yeah, I think I like that. I do. Okay, I think we found our joy. I think we found it. Okay, so we got to nail down Lewis Black of all things first, because he's in the very back. So let's ink him a little bit. I was thinking about this while I was cutting him out. I love him as a comedian, but he's kind of, his shtick is anger and frustration, I guess. His shows, are pretty high energy for having to be on all that time with that persona. They must be exhausting. That was my thought. I was getting it. It must be exhausting to do for him to do his shows, He must just need like 7 naps after that. Or some puppy and kitten therapy. I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not try and go under the cover. Okay, so we're going to lay that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What, Lewis? Get yourself under control. Okay, where's the... I need his shoulders to, And then I did it again. I got glue on the page because he dropped on the... I am just a hot mess, you guys. Yeah, I think that's good. Sorry, Lewis. We kind of got you all smoochy with the glue. Okay, next up is... I'm going to move this. Make sure he is all glued down. Okay. George, you're up next. So, and all that, we missed the edge of him. It's probably the part that got glue on that wrong part. Okay, so he goes there. Right there. So now we need George Washington. As long as he's covered by the owl, which I want to put under the dog a little bit. So we need to put him where his feet are. Under the owl or under the dog, under the something. Okay, so that's about where he needs to be. He needs to cover up the shoulder there, and so by this blue plate should be where his... Okay. I think I can remember it that long. I can't wait till I can put more glue on this and thicken it up just a smidge. It's almost perfect, but not quite. Okay, by that blue plate, and then we want to cover this black shoulder. There's his feetsies. And we want to put the owl here. I don't like it. Because an owl, owls are supposed to be intelligent. Except maybe that owl with the sucker. He could never figure out how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Because he ate it every time. Okay, with his little owl ears. What's a little glue among friends? And then we've got the dog. Woof, woof. With his mustache looking all serious. I love stand-up comedy, guys. I don't know if I could ever go to a live show. I'm always worried, secretly worried I'll get made fun of by one of the comedians. Like, I would never go see, who's the lady? Oh, I can't think of her name. She dates black men, and she does a lot of, oh, we wanted to bring that down just a smidge. And let's cut off this bottom part down here because it's got glue on it. We don't want to stick that page to the other page. That would be not so bueno. Okay. Oh, don't forget about our shoe. First, I had too much glue. That was my problem before. Now, or not enough glue. When it was thick, I had a hard time getting it to squeeze out. Now, I have way too much glue. From way too much to not enough. Shouldn't complain, right? Be happy with what you have. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay. Let's get the word epic on there. This page is loose, so we'll just... Let's go over here, though. So he's with the Epic Research Institute. I'm peeling some glue off my finger. Hold the phone. Just a little bit of a buildup there. All right. Then we've got our words. Let's talk. Or we could do it here like this. Yeah, okay. Get a little more glue stick going on there. There's the kitty cat on the other side. Oh my God, when she came and told the story about the tape on Harry's butt tonight during my life. But we don't want to cover up the feather duster. That's part of the whole reason we put him on there. We do not want to do that. George Washington with a feather duster. That just makes me laugh. Okay. There we go. There's our first page, guys. Do we like it? Do we hate it? I'm feeling pretty okay about it. That white space. Oh, but I'm trying to be okay with white space. Just get my hand over stuff to make sure. Oh, see, we found a spot. We don't want to have loose pieces. There we go. But the white space does do one thing for us. This is day, I already forgot. Shoot. Day 19. So this is day, let's just put it right up here. Day 19, which is 4/20/2022. Yes, I realize it's a smoking pot reference. 4/20. Not my jam. I have asthma. It's mild, but I don't want to die. I think I could do edibles, though. Might help with some of my pain management. All right. There it is. So this is a smaller page, which is why there's a big white spot on either side. There won't be after this. It's after tomorrow. So we got a whole new look. We're going to put some kind of quote right on the front here. We're going to do a Hootie and the Blowfish thing to go with our little Hootie owls. We've got our nice cover going on. Our back covers. And we might put a quote on here too, or something, you know. It's all open for any space in here is open for more stuff. So if we think of things that we want to add to it, or we find little stuff that goes with that. Yeah, I feel like the dog and the guys here at Epic Research Institute want to talk to you. So that's it. We about 47 minutes. That's the end of our little session today. Thank you for putting up with me, you guys. I enjoyed my life last night, or, you know, earlier this evening. I will be live tomorrow for Boho Journal. God help us all. I'm going to lay down after this and get just a little music time, and then I'm going to come back fresh and gather the stuff for the Boho Journal and grab my file folders for Rosemary and do a little prep work while doing stuff in the garage. So there we go. First pages in our new book. We are moving on, and we are saying goodbye to Fearlessly Unleashed Change. We're still going to do that, but this book's going to get a spot. I'm going to bind it down a little bit, maybe. I'm going to try to bind it down a little bit, but how joyous is that? It's so joyous and happy that it won't be, it will not be restrained. Okay, so however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. So until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to anybody who wants them. The end.